And as students and teachers head back to class over the next few days, the Baldwin County School District wants everyone who's eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine to get one. 41 NBC's Elizabeth Gutierrez was at today's back-to-school vaccination event and has more.
The Baldwin County School District says they have been monitoring COVID cases and say their efforts to get people vaccinated have been working.
I've been doing call-outs to our staff and our families and providing them with the science behind the vaccine and how it can help them prevent them from ending up in the hospital and possibly dying.
Dr. Norris Price, superintendent of the Baldwin County School District, says the district partnered with the local health department and Atrium Health Navicent to continue pushing the need to get everyone vaccinated. A rising Oak Hill Middle School 8th grader says she's looking forward to getting back in the classroom and decided to get the vaccine to ensure she and those around her are safe.
Honestly, when we had got out of school, I thought we were going to come back in 2 weeks or so, but we never really came back. And I just really missed everybody.
Atrium Health Navicent vaccinated 61 people during the Baldwin High School open house and 44 people at Wilkinson County High School this week. According to Dr. Price, she wants to be able to stay in school this year and is encouraging school employees to do their part as well. Karen King is a kitchen employee at Baldwin High School. King says she was hesitant to get the vaccine at first, but encourages others to do their part to help stop the spread of the virus.
I would just tell them, just think about it because it can save a life and you can save somebody else's life too by taking the vaccination, and don't be afraid of doing it.
Dr. Price says the district will not require its students to wear masks, but will continue monitoring cases and make the change if needed. In Baldwin County, Elizabeth Gutierrez, 41 NBC News.
Well, Atrium Health Navicent will return to provide the second dose on August 20th, and the school district says it will continue partnering with Atrium Health Navicent to keep the community safe.
And with school districts across Middle Georgia heading back to class mostly next week, you may notice your child is feeling anxious about it. There are some resources you can take advantage of. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller tells us what those are.
The first day of school is now just days away, and with that can come back to school jitters if your child is going back to in-person learning full-time. The Bibb County School District's Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports Department hosted a back-to-school bash Friday. The event was to make sure kids have everything they need to be successful this year. PBIS coordinator Curlandra Lightfoot-Smith says it's okay to be anxious, but each school has resources if you need them.
When you get back to school, we're going to be ready for you. We have our teachers who are excited to greet you back to school. We have school counselors in place and the district ready for you to come back on Monday.
Bruce Kahn is a therapist at the Coliseum Center for Behavioral Health. He says parents should communicate with their children about expectations for the school environment.
They're there to learn, they're there to be a good friend, they're there to make some friends. So those are the critical things, and behaviors that get in the way of that need to be named and addressed and changed.
Kahn says it takes a village to raise a child, and if you notice they're struggling with going back to school, look to those who are closest to your family. He also says communicating with your child's teacher or school can be helpful.
If those things don't work, you may have to reach out for a more specific sort of professional help, a school counselor, a school nurse, or maybe somebody outside the school system.
LaShondra Dixon says her kids are excited to get back to school. She says they aren't excited about the COVID protocols though, but are prepared to handle them.
They went to camp, just get prepared for everything, so they used to most of the stuff, but they just decided to get back.
Kahn says anxiety and excitement have similar physical reactions. He says even though times have changed, parents should still communicate going back to school is an exciting time.
Engaging the exciting part of school is where I would encourage parents to turn to.
In Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
And Bibb County schools go back on Monday. If your child is feeling those back-to-school jitters, each school does have a counselor who can help.